Gemini, we're going to be doing, whoa, you're reading. Eight of Wands just came out, but it came out reversed. So Gemini, somebody might have you blocked here. All right, or you are not speaking up about something that you actually do want, okay, like that kind of stuff. Maybe feeling a bit pessimistic in love, or feeling like you're like someone's maybe not responding to you in the way that you want them to. So all right, let's see what the heck that's about. Gemini. This King of Wands, I mean, all right. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what's going on, Gemini. Oh, this is a love reading, like a relationship spread. So, all right, let's see. Or someone misunderstood you. There, what's, Gemini. That's a lot. Nine of Cups just fell down here. All right. Gemini. Jeez. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. There's the King of Wands again, and he's hiding behind the Four of Wands now. Ooh, and we have the Page of Swords. Uh-oh, Gemini. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if this is somebody who's maybe curious if you're going to complete something, finish something, that kind of stuff, okay? Or if something is official or not, that kind of situation. So, all right, let's see what is going on. You guys might want to watch the Virgo reading, okay? That, I don't know, there might be something in there. So, all right, let's see. Well, obviously watch this one first, and then Virgo if you want. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's see. You guys have the Hanged Man. This is showing up as like the foundation of your relationship here, whatever's going on. So, okay, foundation. All right, I wonder if this is like, you might have been like, you know what, I'm going to go for something completely friggin' different. if I usually go for this, I'm going to go for that, you know, that kind of stuff. That maybe is like where this is at, okay? Or possibly this is something in the terms of like, you know what, I'm taking a break on something, that kind of stuff, right? I feel like that kind of happens a lot. It's like, oh no, I'm not going to see anybody. I'm going to take a break. And it's like, just kidding, now you're in a relationship, you know, that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's see. This might be a very like spiritual connection as well, okay, that kind of stuff. So, all right, you guys have the High Priestess, and this is showing up as like your perspective of the relationship. I think that there's something that you are kind of keeping to yourself for one reason or another, but I also think that there is like a spiritual connection, okay? I mean, not for nothing, you have the Hanged Man showing up as like the foundation, and then you have the High Priestess here. Like those are both very like tapped in spiritual type of energy. So pretty interesting. All right. Your intentions, you have the Eight of Swords here with this High Priestess. That's kind of interesting. I feel like this matches, or I feel like that makes sense. So, all right, let's see. Eight of Swords for your intentions. I think there's maybe something here where you are possibly wanting to open somebody else's mind about something. Here's the thing. I wonder, Gemini, if you've like experienced like an awakening, or I don't know, so whatever the heck you want to call it, okay? An experience, an awakening, well, I don't know, whatever, that kind of thing. I wonder if you're wanting to like share that with your partner, if you're wanting to like be like, oh, like look at it this way, or like, don't you see it this way, or something like that. I don't really know if we can force that on people. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think we can. I don't know. I don't know what the rule is, but I don't think that's, I think that's like, that happens when that person's ready to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So, all right, let's see. And there is nothing wrong with that. Okay. We're all human. It does not, you're not better than one person because of this, that, the other. It really doesn't matter. You know? So, all right. Interesting. Why do I also feel like you want to like kind of like show this person like where they might even be holding themselves back? You know what I'm saying? There's something about that. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So let's see. You guys have the Queen of Pentacles. This is showing up as their perspective of the relationship. I feel like this is somebody who is like, I want to say comfortable, or they're a comfortable person to be around, or maybe that's just they're seeing this relationship as being very comfortable, that kind of stuff. It's like I can nurture this connection. I can do this. This is like there's nothing wrong here. That's kind of what I'm feeling. All right. I also feel like this is maybe there might be looking at this relationship as being like worth taking care of, something that they want to, you know, feeling kind of like invested into it and being like, yeah, I want to help this. I want to be a part of whatever this is, you know, that kind of stuff. All right. So their intentions, they have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is their intentions. Okay. Gemini. I think this is somebody who is concealing something. Okay. I think so. Is concealing something here. Or they're wanting to escape a particular feeling or emotion so that they can feel grounded and comfortable, okay? Could be. Okay. All right, let's see. You guys have the Seven of Cups, and this is showing up for what brings you guys together. Maybe you guys are both, you're either both decisive or indecisive, okay? So either way, that seems to be what's bringing you guys together. But here's the thing. Seven of Cups, like you have this High Priestess energy for like your perspective on the relationship, okay? That kind of stuff. I'm almost understanding something that it's like, you might both be okay with leaving something up in the air and being like, you know what? We don't have to look through every single thing, or we don't have to look behind door number 1, door number 2, like that kind of stuff. All right. It might be something where it's more like you feel out the energy, or you feel out the choices rather than like scrutinizing them or analyzing them or trying to make them make logical sense in some capacity. Okay. That kind of stuff. Why do I also feel like you and somebody else are trying to confuse somebody else or throw somebody else off the track? I do understand that, but at the same exact time, whoever is I'm going to say target of whatever that is, they know that. So I'm like, what the heck? I can totally, I mean, yes, I understand. They know that, or they know that they know that that's what's happening, that somebody is covering for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling here. So, all right. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know what's wrong with me. How dare I? Sorry, I don't know. All right, you have the Two of Pentacles, and this is showing up as what could possibly be pulling you apart. Maybe you guys, maybe you have different schedules. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have different responsibilities that's quite literally, like literally pulling you apart. It's like, well, I can't be here and there at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. Okay, that could certainly be it. And I also think there is something about being on like different pages with certain things here, right? That kind of stuff. It's like, I don't know, like the way you internalize things, or the way that you like actually see something here. It's like you're staring at the same thing. And I feel like both perspectives are accurate. It's just one is, it's different schools of thought. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. That's what I'm feeling. So, all right, you guys have the Five of Cups, and this is showing up as external influences here. So maybe there is something that is there's a loss of some sort, or there is something or an event or something like that from way back when that is maybe like sneaking into the energy currently. Okay, that kind of stuff. I definitely understand something regarding that. I don't know why this girl has her foot in that bowl, but that's friggin' awesome. Like, what are you doing? Can you imagine? Really, what is that? That's awesome. I'm going to have to figure out what that could possibly mean. All right. You guys might have, this might be another one here, okay, where you have like a past life connection, or there's like ancestral, like friggin' support or something about that, okay, that kind of stuff that maybe is like, I don't know, influencing whatever this is. I feel like it's influencing you more than your partner. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's see. Also, by the way, this is like probably one of my favorite Seven of Swords. Like, this is ridiculous. How sketchy could you possibly be? I love it. It's amazing. All right, so it's friggin' amazing. All right. I got a Volkswagen car off of that. How, I don't know what to do with that, but that's on one of the, I think I posted it in the community tab. I don't, maybe I didn't, but it's somewhere. All right. Gemini. Let's see what's going on here. All right, what the heck? Like, I feel like somebody around you is looking for a friggin' loophole. I feel like you have it, or you found it, or you have that. I don't know. That's what I get. All right, so let's see. So, all right, with the Hanged Man here, you guys have the 10 of Cups. So this is, again, showing up as the foundation of your relationship here. So, I mean, it could be that maybe, again, it's like, you know what? I'm doing something totally friggin' different, that kind of stuff. And it could be something that it's like, well, you know, that's, we are both feeling comfortable in the same thing, or we both feel like emotionally like validated or safe or whatever the heck it is, that kind of stuff. Okay, maybe you guys really like singing bowls, or you know what I'm saying, something about that, or I don't know, chakra work, that type of situation. That might be something here. All right, I also think that right now it's like, or whenever this whole thing started here, I do think there was like, I don't know, you saw, it's like, this to me feels like looking through something through like rose-colored glasses, you know what I'm saying? That kind of energy, I definitely understand that. I just can't really figure it out if this is like it feels like it's more so on your side, you know what I'm saying? That I don't know, I don't know, it's more so on your side, but by that, I mean like the whole like, I don't know, seeing something through like a lens that is maybe like less logical, but more creative or more spiritual, more intuitive, something about that. Again, one is not better than the other. Okay? I'm just saying that's kind of how I'm seeing it. So, all right. With the High Priestess, you guys have the Ace of Wands, and this is showing up for your perspective of the relationship here. These like literally look like the same cards here, okay? But what's interesting is like, it's like you're, it feels like you have the intention to bring passion, fire, whatever the heck it is, into this relationship, possibly doing it secretly, or it's like I've seen something here. I want to share that with you. I want you to like catch that like spark, that like desire, that passion, whatever the heck it is, that kind of stuff, okay? I think this person wants to show, I think you want to show whoever this is, like your inner world. I also think that there's something about you being, I got to tell you, deeply intuitive. I don't know if this is something that you just like came out the gates like saying, okay, that kind of stuff. Maybe this is more of like a subdued thing, or you didn't know how somebody else would kind of, like take it or something like that, but I don't know, I feel something about that. I feel like you're like really, really, really intuitive, okay, that kind of stuff. I really understand that. All right, again, it's like, are you wanting this other person to have like that same awakening, or kind of see something the same way that you do, or you know what I'm saying, something. So all right, you have the 8 of Swords, and you have it with the Ace of Pentacles here, so you have 2 aces. All right, so there's definitely like a good amount of like newness and also like potential, okay? So 8 of Swords, you have it with this Ace of Pentacles. This is showing up for the intention. So yes, I do feel like maybe again, your intention here might be to either show somebody else like, hey, right now I can't take on a new whatever the heck it is, okay? I'm not saying in that like I can't have a new relationship, or I can't be in this relationship. I'm saying there's something externally, okay? You know, something externally that I feel like you have the intention of being like, I'm stuck here for this reason, or there's a really good reason why I can't grab a hold of this particular opportunity, that kind of stuff. And then for others of you, you might have the intention of maybe freeing yourself, or being more open-minded to like broadening your search of something here, more open-minded in order to like cultivate something, or to maybe build something together. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff, to grab a hold of an opportunity, but I think it's together. Okay. All right. So with the Queen of Pentacles, you guys have the 6 of Wands, and this is showing up for their perspective of the relationship. I think that they are wanting to show you off. Okay. I do. I think that this is like, I think that they're seeing the relationship as like, yes, this is grounded. This is like, we're working together. It's like, this feels very like easy, or very, like comfortable, that kind of stuff, nurturing. Okay. That type of situation. All right, I definitely understand that, and I feel like they are seeing your, you know, your relationship as like, I like, it's like there's like a prideness factor, something about that, like being like, I'm proud of this, like I feel comfortable here, this is who I am, this is what I want to cultivate, grow, whatever the heck it is. Okay, and there is something about like either wanting to show you off or show off the relationship, or you know, something like that. Okay, absolutely. You guys maybe really like gardening too, I'll tell you that. Jesus Christ, with all these cards out here. So, all right, let's see. You guys, so for their intentions, you guys have the 7 of Swords, and you have with the 7, and then you, sorry, then you have with the Chariot. 7, Chariot's number 7, okay? So, this is showing up as their intentions. Okay, I think they're, interesting. Sorry, the numbers. I love numbers. I go nuts for numbers. All right. Why do I feel like this person wants to save you from something? They're like, I'm going to save you from whatever this is. Like, I don't care. Like, it's almost like they're like, nope, I'm going to rescue you or something like that. We're getting out of this together or something about that. Okay. And then like hightailing out of something here. Okay. But I also understand something about being like, okay, I'll be the getaway car. Like, and I know this is like, I mean, maybe you're Bonnie and Clyde. I friggin' don't know, but there's something about that. Okay. It's like, I don't know, the getaway car, or their intentions are to like maybe go undercover and then like progress forward, maybe on their own, or they're taking some type of, there's something sketchy going on here, but I don't think it's sketchy in the terms of like cheating. I don't pick that energy up at all. It's just, there's, I don't know, they're in friggin' disguise or something here. I'm not sure what the heck is going on. Let's get another card for this. I'm like, this is 7 of Swords and the Chariot. Like, it does, maybe this is somebody who's trying, I gotta tell you, maybe this is somebody who's like used to like kind of like lying all the time. Maybe they're trying to like get that under control. That'd be nice. You know, that'd be cool. You know, that could be something here. So, all right. Or they have the intentions to help you along with something, but they're doing it in like, I don't know, using like a really tactful approach or something. So I'm not even going to clarify that. So, all right, let's see. You guys have the 7 of Cups and you have it with the Strength card. You guys definitely might like the number 7. Okay, certainly could. So 7 of Cups and you have it with the Strength card here. This is showing up as what brings you guys together. So I do think that there's something that maybe it's like, okay, this is overwhelming, or there's a lot of choices here, or like, is this even possible? Whatever the heck it is. I think that you guys are like, you know what? The only way we're going to know is to power through something. We've got to like quiet the inner fears, whatever the heck it is, and push forward on something, that kind of stuff. Okay. I also think there's something that I think that you guys kind of stay kind of calm and cool when there's a situation where maybe somebody else would be totally confused or like, what the heck, that kind of thing. I feel like you're just like maybe non-reactive in some way. Okay. Or you're both kind of non-reactive. I mean, Hanged Man, like High Priestess, like the Queen of Pentacles, like there, you know, I think there's something about your energy that it's like, you know, you're grounded in something here. So, all right. With the 2 of Pentacles, you guys have the Queen of Swords here. This is showing up as what is possibly pulling you guys apart. So yes, I do feel like there is something about, you know, going back and forth with something, or it's like the logistics of something, like the actual, like maybe the planning, but it's more so like the way something is organized or something about that. It's like, again, you have to take care of one thing and they have to take care of another thing, or that maybe you're feeling like I'm the one who's organizing everything. Maybe some of you guys like stay at home or whatever the heck it is, and you might be like, cool, I'm the one who like, again, organizes everything or does the phone calls or whatever the heck it is, like all the unseen things, those cool things, that, you know, there might be something in that it's like, okay, well, I can't, you know, somebody here might be like, I can't do everything. Like I can't be at the bus stop and also here, you can't, or I don't know, and also somewhere else. You know what I'm trying to say? That's just all I think it is. I think it's like about like the organization of something, or like or there's somebody else here that is not communicating in some aspect, and that's throwing things off of like, it's throwing things out of balance, you know, that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's see. You guys have the 5 of Cups, and then you have it with the Fool card here. This is showing up as the external influences. So, okay, yes, I do think that there's either a situation here where somebody maybe did something that they are regretting, okay, that kind of stuff. Maybe it's like a foolish choice of some sort, and there's an energy of like, you know what, now I regret this, okay, that kind of stuff. That seems to be kind of going into or that's part of this external influences, okay? There is something about regret, okay? Whether this is somebody who felt like they should have acted quicker on something, okay? That could also be part of whatever this is. It might be that like somebody else is like, well, no, that actually needed to be taken care of and like kind of set straight, or really kind of like figured out like right then and there, that kind of stuff, okay? That could be part of whatever is going on. And externally, it could be that there's now something where it's like, well, now we're feeling regretful that we either didn't take the leap when we should have, or feeling regretful for taking a chance on something, or for doing something that, again, maybe it's like, that's kind of foolish, something about that, okay? That's kind of what I'm understanding. I will also say, I think that there is somebody here who is feeling upset that they are always having to do something by themselves, or they're always having to go somewhere without a partner, or, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff, okay? We were saying something about like Bonnie and Clyde, all right? There's something about that. So whether this is like, you know, I don't know, there's a divorce involved, or there's, you know what I'm saying, like step parents or whatever the heck it is, that kind of stuff, okay? It doesn't always have to be like family based stuff, but like, you know, those are the examples that I'm giving. All right, so let's see, Gemini, what's going on? Gemini. Ooh, okay, so you have number 9, throat release. Okay, so sorry, that sounds gross. All right, so throat release. I know it's not gross, but sorry. All right, so okay, we were saying something about like communication, that kind of stuff. I mean, with that Oracle card, I kind of want to say that might be something here, okay? There's something where it's like, you know, needing to speak up on something, that kind of stuff, okay? There might have been maybe not enough communication for a long time, or whatever the heck it is, okay? But I'm telling you, this throat release, there's something where it's like, maybe someone's literally like, I need to clear my throat, or, you know, I don't know. Or like the words are blocked in some aspect, okay, that kind of stuff. And if that's the case, then I understand. And if that really is the case, then I swear to God, this is just somebody who wants you to act on something early, give you an intervention so that you're able to propel forward on something, okay? That's really all I'm seeing with that. So, all right, that's what I have for you guys, Gemini. Hope this reading was helpful, made sense, all that kind of stuff. If not, you could check your other placements. Otherwise, I will see you guys back for your next one. Thank you. Bye.